Whiteout starts today with Kate Beckinsale.
I haven't seen a thing on this.
I've seen like one trailer.
Okay.
And again, she's a U.S. Marshal who gets sent to Antarctica to investigate Antarctica's first homicide and is drawn into a shocking mystery. Now, here's the deal. I read an interview last night, as a matter of fact. They filmed this up in Manitoba, so they did not go to Antarctica. And she was amazed at the number of times. This just floors me. They're in northern Canada in the wintertime.
Yes.
Okay? The temperature is 58 below zero.
Sure.
And she is told, she says, and she's amazed that, I was told every day that if I don't dress correctly, I could die.
Hello? Where's she from again? Australia? England?
Yeah. It's like, duh, it's 58 below.
How much does she get paid for a movie?
She gets paid to act. She doesn't get paid to think.
That's true.
So there you go.
That's true.
Now, getting some very bad reviews and opening today in select theaters is this movie called Beyond a Reasonable Doubt, starring Michael Douglas, who plays a high-profile lawyer.
He hasn't been around since Ghosts of Girlfriends Past.
No. But they say it's one of those lame, just mail it in type performances. Yeah.
That's too bad.
So, also opening today, I forgot, in wide release Sorority Row.
How could you forget Sorority Tire Iron Row?
So if you want to go see half-naked college girls,
your daughter will go see this.
Getting beat up with a tire iron.
Because it's a teenage killing flick.
Hey, coming soon to a theater near you.
She's in a sorority, isn't she?
She is.
Well, there you go. You know what she's doing on weekends.
She's looking for members. They've got like 3.
Oh.
It
gets pretty crazy then, doesn't it?
It gets wacky. They can't even play, Foursquare. Because they're -1.
It's got to be like Triangle or something.
Something like that, yeah. They got just enough for Twister.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, opening next Friday the 18th is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, based on the popular kids book, where the scientist tries to solve the world's hunger by turning water into food. And then all of a sudden...
And that is for the kids.
Yep, that one is for the kids. And it's, let's see here, it's got the voices of Bill Hader.
Napoleon Dynamite. No.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not the guy from Saturday Night Live?
No, that's the guy from Saturday Night Live. It's John Heder.
John Heder.
That's right.
Bill Hader is the guy from Adventureland.
Yep.
Yep.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Doogie.
MD. Anna Faris. James Caan. Who was in
Misery.
The Godfather. He was in Misery, but he's also in The Godfather. Hung around the Playboy Mansion. He's big friends with Hef.
I guess.
Andy Samberg from Saturday Night Live.
Also from Saturday Night Live.
Yep, he's in this as well. It does look cute. So, again, that's for family fare.
Yes.
It's rated PG for brief, mild language.
They probably say darn or something
like that. Love Happens with Jennifer Aniston opens next week.
And Aaron Eckhart.
Yep, they star in the story of a self-help author who meets the woman who might finally help him help himself.
Aww.
Yeah.
And it has the girl from The Wedding Planner who was the wedding planner's assistant. And I think she's quirky and funny. I don't remember what her name is because I'm not prepared for this show.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anyway,
it happens.
I think it looks... This will be a date movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it could be okay. It'll be one that I'll probably go see, but it's just going to be okay, I think.
Jennifer's Body opens next week with Megan Fox, the high school cheerleader who is out to kill the boys in a small town. She possesses another body, doesn't she? Isn't that the thing?
Oh, I think she's possessed.
She becomes possessed. Yeah. That's right. By the way, bad news for you, you upwardly mobile late teen, early 20s men. She did an interview the other day where she said that she refuses to do nude scenes.
Oh, well, there you go. She has some principles.
Yep. Although if you saw Transformers...
Or if you see any of the crap that she's wearing on the internet...
she's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leaves not much to the imagination.
Now, speaking of quirky, we saw the preview for this before Extract. Opening next week in limited release is a movie called The Informant with Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon.
Matt Damon stars in the true story of Mark Whitaker, the highest-ranking corporate whistleblower in U.S. history. And it's a comedy because this guy, if he was actually like this, I feel sorry for the guy because, he was basically working undercover with the federal government to, as a whistleblower. And so they'd wire him up with the microphones and stuff. And so he'd go in and he'd start talking to people and say, well, could you speak a little closer into my lapel? That's where the microphone is and stuff like that.
Right.
This has Scott Bakula in it.
Quantum Leap.
From Quantum Leap.
I love Scott Bakula.
It's got Joel McHale in it.
Yeah, him.
From Talk Soup on E.
No.
Don't you have cable?
I wouldn't watch that if I did.
Oh, Talk Soup is hilarious.
Whatever.
Every Friday night at like 10 on the E Entertainment Network.
I'm in bed at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I have a life.
But it's absolutely hilarious. And it looks, again, one of those very stupid, quirky. Steven Soderbergh brought you this, and it's produced by George Clooney.
Well, then you have to go.
Who, by the way...
Why didn't you say that in the beginning?
Well, George Clooney's not in the movie.
I don't care. He's affiliated.
He is.
You have to support it.
And he is in a movie that's coming out, I do believe, this fall. I don't see it listed anywhere yet, but it is called...
Hottie.
No. The man who talks to goats.
Oh.
And basically what it is, it's an army movie, but there's no really fighting and stuff in it because they take certain people from the U.S. Army and they try to develop them into psychics.
Okay.
It's
an experiment.
Yeah, to try to see if you have psychic powers so that you can figure out what the enemy's doing.
Sure.
So that you could always be a step ahead. And he's one of the main psychics.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks very funny.
I love Clooney in the funny movies.
Yeah. This looks almost like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah. I was going to ask you if you had that flavor.
Which is a great movie, by the way.
Oh, it's fabulous.
But some don't get it. They just kind of scratch their head and they go, what?
You have to, again, like that quirky humor. I mean, if you don't appreciate it, then don't bother.
Yep. We also saw a preview for the movie The Boys Are Back, which comes out in a couple of weeks.
Lame.
With Clive Owen.
I have to say, I love you, Clive Owen, but this movie looks like it's crap.
Yeah. Basically, right at the very beginning, his wife dies, and so he's stuck with, well, not stuck with, but he has to raise their son, and then another boy that...
The Harry Potter kid.
Yeah, that they had in a previous, or he had with a previous or whatever.
Shipped him away.
Right, so now he's got to raise these two boys and, try to be mom and dad.
It does not look good.
It really didn't, to be honest with you.
It looks very anticlimactic.
Yeah. But then you get into October, and again, Toy Story and Toy Story 2.
Are there any scary movies come out
in
October?
I'm glad you asked. On October 2nd, it's Zombieland with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Have you seen the preview for this?
No, I haven't.
It looks hilarious. I mean, it's Woody with his shotgun, and it's kind of like a renegade ragtag
There's like
band.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen this.
Killing all the zombies.
Yeah, and they're just with no thought.
No.
Yeah.
2 men have found a way to survive a world overrun by zombies. It says here, Columbus is a big wuss, but when you're afraid of being eaten by zombies, fear can keep you alive. And Tallahassee's a shotgun-toting, zombie-slaying badass whose single determination is to get the last Twinkie on Earth.
And let me tell you, this is bloody.
Oh, it is.
It's not like, haha, let me shoot you, and there's nothing. It's disgusting.
But it's listed as a comedy.
Yeah. It is a comedy, but it's bloody.
Rated R for zombie horror, violence, gore, and language.
Yes.
But this just looks to be a hoot. It's got Abigail Breslin in it.
Olive from Little Miss Sunshine.
It just looks hilarious.
Okay, speaking of zombies, I did a rental.
Okay.
A new release. Not new, but Quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one where they get locked into the apartment complex and a TV news crew is in there. And then all of a sudden the government locks them in and they don't know why. Well, there's zombies in the building. And let me give you an Amy review. Everybody dies. The end.
The end.
And to watch the whole thing and find that out, I was not happy.
Uh-oh.